Hold that down.
Urban Dogs. Urban Dogs. Urban Dogs. Looking at it. Let's get it, Urban Dogs. Bitch!
And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. And we back, and we back.
Hey!
Urban Thoughts. We in it, bitch.
Once again, Urban Thoughts. Back again, episode 15. 15 show. Once again.
Would say fit tizzle, you know.
Once again.
That is Slug.
That's Slug. This NYA.
Yes, we know.
And it's Trilly Storms, real bar down. What's
Free
happening?
ride.
Yeah.
Free Myron. I gotta start it off. Now, we are here.
Starting off with albums.
Alright, man. So, like, today we starting off with, like, the music. You know what I'm saying? The new music that's been coming out. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what y'all been listening to. But this is what we've been listening to. As y'all know, Urban Thoughts is a hip-hop based podcast. So,
that's what we started with. The music.
You know what I'm saying? Music. So, okay. The first album that we got listed here is Playboy Cardi Lit. Did y'all bump that?
That shit fire.
Yes.
I'm especially fucking with Knowledge, R.I.P. Fredo / Notice Me. Also, Poke It Out, which is, you know, that's mainstream.
Yeah.
So, and what else was
What about Home?
I fuck with Home. I ain't gonna cap.
Wait a minute.
I really was surprised when he dropped his album. I was like, oh, this is
Out the blue too,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I ain't even know the name.
So can we say that Playboy Cardi's on some like Frank Ocean esque, like J. Cole-esque type level? Because I'm not trying to say like as far as his bars and sonically, but I'm like talking about his
appeal.
His personality, you know what I'm saying? His catch, you know what I'm saying? Because he got a cult fan base for him to drop an album out like that. That shit.
I was like, what he did?
That
What
shit
was the
trend.
first week?
You know who else got a cult fan base like that? Kodak Black. Because whenever Kodak Black dropped his album, that shit always trended.
Yep.
Oh yeah, shit. You know who else got another good fan base like that? Lil Baby.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm saying based on what he did on this
Speaking of Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? He's another person that just dropped another album, you know what I'm saying? New album. Harder than ever.
That shit was harder than ever.
He just dropped his first album, so we just gonna give him some time. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't see you trending on Twitter, to be honest, but maybe I was late.
That's cool. Look, he was trending in Apple Music.
What did he did first?
So it was like
71,000. He did 71,000.
That's still good.
Debuted at number 2. First album that most people probably do not know who he is.
Exactly.
That just showed the power that he got behind him.
Yeah,
I don't think my dog was big enough to get him to the point where it's like everybody know who he is.
You know what I'm saying?
So he gonna need something bigger than that. But I'm saying for that song to not get him to that everybody know him level, but him to still perform how he did, that shows that he got a team behind him. Strong.
Yeah.
The team is strong. He got a good fan base.
Shit, Atlanta really did most of that shit. I already know it.
Exactly.
How y'all feel about that album, Harder Than Ever?
I listened to it about twice. There was a few joints on it I liked.
I fuck with Leaked. Goddamn. Of course, yes indeed. That shit. That was the hardest motherfucking song on that.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta listen to these songs again, because goddamn. I mean, these albums again, Playboy Cardi and Lil Baby, because I ain't been listening to too much of it. But I've listened to it, though, one time. But, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, what I will say about Lil Baby is he did something unexpected and a feature with Drake. Nobody expected him to do a feature with Drake.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest. Oh yeah, I fuck with his yeah. With Starlito. Him and Starlito, I fuck with that song. So yeah, shout
out to Starlito and Don Tripp. You know what I'm saying? Like
hard.
Them some underrated, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers. Some underrated MCs that the world is sleeping on though. Real shit.
I already know it. Very
real
underrated.
Shit. Don Tripp and Starlito.
Go
check
listen
them
to
out.
Step
Look them up.
I didn't listen to all. I heard a few songs. I ain't gonna lie on that. I didn't listen to most of it. I just heard the first 2 songs, I believe.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't listened to Trap Holiday yet. I wanted to kind of skip to ASAP because that shit was hard.
Yeah,
shit.
Trap Holiday, I listened to a
to
little bit of it. It was some of them songs that was annoying, but there was one song, Young Dolph, on there, boy. I was like, boy, yeah, that shit annoying. But he kept repeating that shit. You know, I don't like repetitive hooks. That shit was just annoying. But would you say you want to skip to goddamn A$AP Rocky testing? One thing I gotta say about A$AP Rocky album is that jokes is. You know, I love DJ Academics was like, the running joke is.
Oh yeah.
I can take off. But no, real shit, bro. Somebody, I seen like a tabloid that said A$AP Rocky quietly put out this album, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean,
but I knew about
I fucks with
about
A$AP music, but ain't nobody was really fucking with
the
that
beat
shit.
popped off that same day.
It's you, bro, but I'm talking about the masses, bro. Nobody was
masses
talking about this shit. Nobody wasn't really anticipating the A$AP album.
Nobody.
A$AP ain't really been out here enough to be for people to be really be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We want to hear some A$AP. We want to hear A$AP album.
I got a question.
Not knocking his talent, but I'm just saying like it is what it is. You don't show. You know, we in the instant era right now. Yeah. Music come quick. So it's like we not out here putting. And then he putting out music like a motherfucking like he in the early 2000s, like that's how I respect it. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like some artists, it ain't gonna be that smooth for you. You feel me? Like it's more R&B artists can more so get away with putting out albums or songs every few months or some shit like that. But rappers, bro, they like we're expected to goddamn put out music over and over, like you know what I'm saying, every day, constantly. So it's like A$AP, you hear him every now and again on features, but you really don't get no singles of him. Yeah. We haven't heard. Well, I mean, when's his last hit on the radio? You get what I'm saying? Now, even off his last album, the only thing that popped was off his last album that was on the radio probably was LSD, and
LSD
that didn't really go too far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And oh yeah, I mean, I don't know if I think Fashion Killer that was off his last album.
Killer.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of this shit was a while ago, so it was like, where you been? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, to be honest with you, shout out to A$AP Mob. You know what I'm saying? But this is me giving my full opinion, bro. It's all about like skill and shit. Like they all talented, but A$AP Ferg is, you know what I'm saying?
A$AP Ferg is
A$AP
a real nigga out there group.
He's a lyrical one, bro. He's the most lyrical one out there, man. In that group, man. I must say, man, I give it to A$AP because A$AP done proven to me that he out here. He rapping his ass off. I heard a new song, Harlem Anthem. Y'all check that out on Tidal, Apple, whatever it is. Harlem Anthem, and that was dope too. But shit, y'all fuck it. Did y'all listen to it?
Listen to it. I haven't listened to it. I ain't gonna lie. I'll go ahead and listen to it.
I like it.
I haven't listened to it.
I fuck with A$AP, so I'm gonna just say I like 2 songs on that motherfucker. I gotta listen to it some more, but when I first listened to it, I listened to the one with him and Frank Ocean, and the one with him and FKA Twigs. The one with him and FKA Twigs was dope. You feel me? That shit was hard. You feel me?
I got the starter track, Distorted Records, A$AP Forever. Let's see, Call Drops, I fuck with that. And then 143.
I'll go through and listen to those.
I got a question. Because Travis Scott finna do the same shit. You wanna be real? Cause he ain't really been out there like that. You know, he did his features, but he ain't really got no single right now.
But he more out there. He more out in the open than Rocky.
I'm sorry.
Niggas fuck with him more than they fuck with Rocky though. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't know, like he got a cult following, boy. When Travis Scott
blew up. He dated Kardashian.
Yeah,
he's out there. He's always gonna be out there. You dated Kardashian, you're always gonna be out there.
Where did we leave off?
Hey, it's peace, peace, love, and happiness. Hair grease, whatever you wanna call it. Ma'am, who are you? Is it going?
Chink, guys. Oh, is it recording? Okay. It's Chink, guys. Chink the weirdo. What's up? How y'all doing? We popping.
Well, you know,
it's a weirdo.
They joined us now. We gonna.
Alright, so we talking
Pusha T. You know Pusha, man.
Back on Pusha T.
Push.
I was listening to Pusha T album all week.
Bruh, me too, bruh.
Daytona.
That shit is hard.
One thing I must say that I don't agree with, though. I don't agree with that motherfucker album cover, man. Honestly, man. That shit was tacky. You know what I'm saying? It was tasteless and it was extra. It was a reach. Y'all messing with the queen, the gold, the legend. Y'all messing with the icon. Y'all messing with the Don Diva. Y'all messing with it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, come on, like, why y'all doing that? You know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, like, next album, you know what I'm saying? Drake album could be goddamn in the same room Kim Kardashian got robbed.
Oh, no,
so,
we know.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be goddamn fucked up. You
We
feel
know
me?
what album cover Drake got.
You know what I'm saying? What?
Little
Kanye been
No, you fake. That was just the album.
I'm just
That
talking
was the
shit.
single
But
album.
honestly, like, I don't agree with the album cover Kanye. That shit was a reach. That shit was uncalled for.
It had nothing to do other than it being drugs in the bathroom in the album. He's talking about self.
And he could have just got a replica of that picture or just got a fucking different
He could have
ass.
just did a different cover.
Yeah, different room, different cover. You know
And
what I'm
Pusha
saying?
even
Like,
said, "What is this?" He was like, "I had a cover," but Kanye said, "Nah, this gonna be it." You know, type shit. So it's Kanye.
I'm
He
tired,
changed the
bro.
cover.
People making excuses for Kanye talking about he's a genius and shit. He ain't no fucking genius, man.
Yes, the fuck
The
he
dude is a
Son of a
bipolar.
bitch, bro.
He's bipolar.
Yes.
These are activities from a bipolar human. You call it what
He
it
got
is,
some
bro.
tendencies.
I guess it's all perspective in
You
life.
can't say he's not a genius though.
Yeah, because a
I
lot
think he
of
got some
bipolar
tendencies.
people are geniuses. Like a lot of bipolar people are very creative. So,
You want to take away from them?
yeah, I don't want to take away from his art. His art
His
is
mental
magnificent.
illness.
His art to things, I don't think is magnificent. But some things that he say, even though we don't agree with, he even admitted himself there's a lot of things that he do on the people that he been running, he don't agree with. It just doesn't take away from their relationship just because they don't agree.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but that was a bit of reach. $85,000.
I think Pusha T need to leave Drake the fuck alone.
What's $85,000 to you?
And
That's all I gotta say.
then Pusha redid his whole album. You gotta remember that.
That's all I gotta say about Pusha T.
Alright, so moving on to the 8th album. So I just discovered that all these motherfuckers now listen to Kanye West
I
album.
like it.
This hate
Hands
that
down.
I did.
I like it.
I was one of the niggas that
I like-
looked for
I'm
this
one of them
shit.
black people that take pride in not listening to this album.
Fuck that
I'm one of those
Fuck
black
that-
people that's
fuck
not
that nigga.
contradicting because you know it's a lot of things that we listen to that we're not supposed to listen to.
Hey, she right about that though. I'd rather listen to
This nigga listen to
a
Chris Brown.
I'd rather
listen
listen
to
to a
Chris
nigga who slang crack
Exactly.
and justifiably
What that
kill
mean? Why would you listen to
motherfuckers
Kanye?
before I listen to somebody who side with Trump. I'm just being real straight up.
And that's
That's just me, and that's just that.
I can respect
Yeah.
that.
We all hypocritical of some kind.
I respect that. But at the same time, it's still Kanye. When he drops some shit, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be checking for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was personally checking for that shit.
Bro.
That's just too extra.
I'm sorry. Sorry to be the one in the group.
Yeah.
Sounds like a hater. But to me, Kanye West, from Yeezus and on down, his rapping has not impressed me. To me, Kanye West has not grown lyrically since
Same
My
shit I'm
Beautiful
saying.
Dark Twisted. He has not.
Same
He's
shit.
went on the down slope.
It's just
lyrically.
been like
And we
Bruh.
still hyping this nigga up.
it's been like
bruh,
branches
he
or
just killing
extensions of
shit.
808s or heartbreaks and my Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's just
Look.
his last few albums, it's just mix-ups of that shit.
Look,
I mean mashups of that shit.
Mashups.
You know what I'm saying?
all I got to say is this. Since y'all saying that nigga probably need to go through another breakup. Cause if you saying My Beautiful Twist, Dark Fantasy, Twisted Dark Fantasy, I know the album, I listen to that shit, I love that shit. If y'all saying that was, you know, a great work from him, lyrically, he was breaking up with Amber Rose, so shit. Breaking up with Kim Kardashian may give us another fire-ass lyrical.
What
I
do you
don't
like
want
about
their
My
life
Dark
to be
Twisted
that.
Fantasy? Please.
We don't want
I
it.
don't want
I
your
just wanna
life to
know.
get messed up in order for you to make good music.
What was
Right,
good about My
right.
I don't either.
I mean, not good music, improve your lyrics, my bad.
What's the high points of My Dark Twisted Fantasy?
Breakup
That album.
songs. The song with him and
See, I
Rick
thought that album
Ross.
sounded like one
Gang.
long song.
Gang.
It sounded like one long ass
Gang, gang.
song. The whole album, it sounded like one
The
song.
one with him and Rick Ross, I forgot the
Hell
name
of a
of it.
night.
Devil in a Dress.
Devil in a something in a dress, in a red dress. What's that other track? Runaway
Runaway, and
with Pusha
then
T on it.
what's that?
Powers on the album. I'm living in the 21st century. My nigga, you will be dead and gone by the 24th century, my G.
Nigga.
Okay, so
I'm living
but look,
in that 21st
wrap up on
century.
Kanye, cause I'm tired of talking about this motherfucker.
Damn, bro.
I remember just saying how long we got the music talking. All I'm saying is that
The timer hasn't went off yet,
next
Trilly.
thing is, man, we
You
gotta
have to
know
talk about this.
what
It's
other
your job.
albums are we anticipating?
Good job, my nigga.
Travis Scott. What other albums are we anticipating? Because Kanye's already out the loop. Case album came in like
We're about to be
7
done.
songs.
We need to write.
Wait, isn't Wayne on somebody's album that's coming out?
We done with it.
Kanye's or what? Who was it? Drake?
What's up?
Who has a new album with Wayne on it?
I don't know.
Oh, that
Probably
was an
Drake.
album. I was mentioning to her earlier that I just read a tweet by somebody was saying, and this is a little bit off, but it was a source close to Drake said that this track is done, is ready, and in some way it involves Lil Wayne.
Okay.
That's what I was.
And you know what? It's funny because she said something similar to that. And what I was saying is like, I don't know if it's gonna be a good look for Drake to have his Goonies, his brothers, them come in here in this beef. It's like a one-on-one fight. It's like they come in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Help him with the battle.
But then you said earlier, Wayne, you thought Wayne
Push with
should
that
have probably
Bobo.
been there first. Wayne
It's too
should
late,
have
but
that
it's too
beat.
late now. It's like Drake has to.
Oh, wait.
Drake has to finish his fight. You know,
Yeah, I
his
think
battle.
Pusha T would use that against
Oh,
him.
Drake
You
don't
got your
finish.
Goonies on the track now. You
I
got
feel
your-
So he still ain't responding. It's been like what, 72 hours,
Bruh.
4 days. This nigga
Bruh.
still ain't responding.
Who? Drake.
Don't rush.
We not on the beef yet, y'all. We on
Yeah,
music.
sure. You know, I was just asking.
That's what we
man.
talking about. He hasn't responded with no music yet.
That's what I was asking. What other albums are we anticipating? He said Travis Scott. I said I'm anticipating Tiana Taylor. And
Oh
I
yeah.
do want to hear some
I
Kid
do.
Cudi, even though it's mixed with
I don't
Kanye.
even think so.
But fuck
I'm
it.
anticipating Big Sean really besides
I'm anticipating Drake album. I'm
Yeah,
anticipating.
Drake albums.
I'm anticipating the Lil Wayne album.
I
You
mean,
gonna be
it's
anticipating
still people out there that's like that, and
Yeah.
I'm still holding on to Lil Wayne, so I'm anticipating his album too. So, you know what I'm saying?
Got hope.
Lil Coonchi, that's my boy. Lil Wayne, they out in the streets now. Lil Coonchi.
Little coochie.
One more
Yeah,
question.
my nigga be doing some coon shit
Lil
recently. He Lil Coonchi. Until I hear some music. But
Oh, couple more
What's
people.
next?
I'm anticipating Moneybagg Yo and Kendrick whenever he finally decides.
not this year.
Of course not this year, but you know,
Yeah.
let's anticipate.
Yeah, he made it off this album.
Yeah.
The last album, I don't think he's good. He can wait a little while. He can wait about 1 2 years. Like,
Oh, we understand that.
Yeah, kind of obvious. Yeah.
We understand that, but we just saying what you anticipate.
Similar to like, of course, you know, every time you mention Kendrick, you have to mention J. Cole.
Yeah.
And J. Cole doing his thing now. He getting out there. He's doing more interviews than before. And
Shoot, the album we anticipated, he dropped it. So it was like,
yeah. And you know, he ain't been on the album for the next 2 years. So.
Oh yeah.
But you never
Look,
know. You never know.
We gonna have to bump
But
this
you
shit
never
for
know.
a couple
But
years.
you never know with J. Cole. Like you never know, bro. J. Cole gonna. You never know.
Oh,
You
he
know what
gonna
I'm
do a
saying?
couple features here
But
and there.
how do y'all feel about the Lil Pump and J. Cole interview?
I love it.
oh, I was
bored.
I'm gonna wait.
I mean, you already
I-
said.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was
Well,
that? I mean,
I personally, I am proud of J. Cole. I think J. Cole is a new era in the music industry in general. And Kendrick. And a couple more people, but I say that because beef is different now. I think beef is real different now. And I think, I love how Cole went about it because it's like, it was a bullshit ass beef, but it was basically a young versus old kind of thing. And I like how he said now, even though it was like a Mr. Rogers kind of thing,
yeah.
I really like how he said that. He was like, okay, let me get to know, dude. Let me see I can't say that your music isn't good. I can say that your music isn't music because I'm used to this. And my music is based upon this. You know what I'm saying? But instead of just saying you ain't shit, little nigga, he actually tried to drop some knowledge. Like he actually tried to get to know him. I think that he made an example to me about how youth is with you know, with the older generation and how older music generation is with younger generation. I think that he did something. I think he started something there. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think we need more of that. I would definitely love to see more interviews of older rappers. So you know, coming at their neck.
But we're not gonna see that because people like to come at the next thing. You know, nobody's gonna really acknowledge it.
Shit, I would like to see more of that too, man. Like more, like you know what I'm
artists
saying.
in with
Because
artists.
J. Cole is, I mean, slick. Like
It don't even have to
he
be
is old. It's like when you 30,
But
birthday
this is
old.
the thing, it don't even have to be old and young. It's like I know a lot of artists have more aspirations besides being a rapper. Like they may have aspirations to interview people. It's like why not just have a session like how we are sitting right here and y'all just talking about rap shit.
Yeah, but Cole
This
is
shit be way
like
more fun.
Cole is for real fire. Like
Like,
I think Cole is
He's
for
a- he's
real
cool.
fire.
Like, he's
Like,
a-
I think
cool.
even a couple of, he's like, I'm not saying he's Wayne, but what I'm saying, you know how Wayne, even when he started from I don't know how long we've been in the game, but he's from the beginning all the way to now. People, we love Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of the BS that he got going on sometimes, his music is dope as fuck. His music is just fucking dope, and I feel that way with J. Cole. Even if it don't make the highest rating on the album, it still made something. You know what I'm saying? It still has some type of talk about it.
His album, like, you can listen to his album full through and just be like, yo. Like, you don't have to stop that shit. Like, you know, some people album, you gotta skip a couple songs. Like, it's like an album, you have to listen to it straight through because it's like a story. You feel me?
I thought Cole was like in his younger 20s. I didn't know he was in his 30s.
He's like 35.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
30. I'm tripping, look, 1985,
Right.
Good math.
That's crazy. I used to be a fan of J. Cole since I was in high school.
For real, bro. J. Cole, bro, what was the new school with J. Cole, Kendrick?
You're not for me.
Yeah, we got this dirty ass table in the middle of the podcast. I'm just let y'all know we're at his crib, you know what I'm saying?
First off, this shit.
That's the reason
I just want to say
I don't keep my spot like this.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Auntie looking crib.
This not dirty. This is just enjoying ourselves.
So don't creepy in this
We all high. We got lunches.
So,
Shit.
back to the J.
It's all
Cole
money.
interview. Now, what you were saying about, because you had came up with this topic with J. Cole, the social media shit.
Oh man, y'all nobody watched that interview though.
I did.
Oh yeah.
Look, y'all watched the Angie Martinez interview?
I watched some of it.
I watched some of that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch the whole thing, man. Sometimes I ain't got capacity for all these 40, 50 interviews.
It was over an hour.
I ain't gonna say they talking about shit, especially if it ain't like somebody I'm really, really into. You know what I'm saying?
It was over an hour. It was a J. Cole interview. You know you're gonna get one once a year, so he usually doing with Angie Martinez.
Yeah.
Did an interview with her. Basically, what he was talking about was that he had took a break from social media like this whole time. Like even when the last album dropped, they asked him about why everything was just so lackluster, why it was kind of silent for him, and he was just like, I had really just completely disconnected. You get what I'm saying? From social media. He said so when the album dropped, I think he said somebody called me. And they asked me something, and I was talking about something else, and he was like, dog, like your album came out today, right? He was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, whoop whoop. He just disconnected himself. And he was like, I just needed to clear my head because it was like an addiction. You get on there, you just feed into it more and more. Yeah. Like, even now with me being back on it these couple days, I've been having to catch myself, in a way. So the question was just like, why are we so addicted, you know what I'm saying, to social media? I honestly don't believe that it'll ever be a just quiet time in social media, like one whole demographic, like one whole group of people just shut it off for a certain little period of time and just disconnect. I just don't see it happening. So that was the question with that, and I was like, if it was gone tomorrow, would it be for better or would it be for worse? You gotta look at the world. It's gonna come a day where people are gonna look back at the world for the whole part of the world before social media, and then the whole world after social media, and they're gonna be able to sit back. You're gonna be able to be like, damn, either that was good, one will be the good one, and one will be the bad one. But you can find good in both. But at the same time, they're gonna look back like, damn, like before that.
I think that it's just the internet in general. Like the fact, since the internet started, they just really made it easier in a way for people to just look stuff up. So when you get on the internet, you can easily find anything. Yeah. Now you can scroll through Facebook, and what you was probably looking for a couple of minutes ago will probably scroll through your Facebook like, hey, we found results. And it's like, damn, it makes. And some people like that. For others, it's like, why is this thing so observant of what I got going on? Like, for some people it's that. So I don't know. I think that. As far as being addicted, I think it's just because of the things that we just see. We're just in tune. We just want to be in tune with everything that's going on. Whether it's and attention, yes. And we want attention. We go for likes more than we go for real life situations.
It's free entertainment.
And also, it's money.
When you think about it,
it's money too.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah. I make my Instagram look right. My Instagram. I mean, if you want to follow me, I think the weirdo. At CHINQ the weirdo on Instagram and Twitter. But yeah, I make my Instagram look very nice, have nice clear pictures and shit, because, I'm trying to, have my own artists, playing.
You can start business from there. You can start your own business just from social media. So it's good.
Motherfuckers send you free hair, free bundles and shit.
Yeah,
send you motherfucking free shirts and all kind of shit just from having a nice and getting likes. So that's also why I feel like people be chasing that shit. It's like being lazy and getting money.
It is a new way of getting money without actually having to lift you're lifting your fingers, but not much. You scrolling.
You get into equipment, you know what I'm saying?
A quick click
YouTube
now can get you paid.
bloggers and shit. YouTube bloggers be making a check.
Yeah, they be getting paid. Once they get over
They get paid more than people who actually be putting in real labor sometimes.
Real life.
I mean, yes, social media has like blessed a lot of people with, you know what I'm saying, with some kind of income. You know what I'm saying, and blessed them with stardom too.
You know, people get paid to
It's
make
getting
memes.
out of control
People get
now.
paid to make memes now.
It's getting out of control. Seriously. Like Instagram, you got so many fake accounts now. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. People are so social. They want this and they want that. Some people don't even check in. Like I had a dude hit me up about TMG, some entertainment with Mayweather, and it was like Mayweather was giving $2.5 million out to just a random lucky person. So I'm like, oh, are you serious? I was like, yeah. So I looked it up before I said anything else. I looked it up and I sent it to him because he wasn't responding. I was like, so you still want to play and say that this is real? Yeah. And then he just put send, then he deleted me and all, he blocked me and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting real. Everybody don't have the common sense to really look stuff up. Even though it's social media, you know what I'm saying? You can get everything you need to figure out what's really going on. People don't really read. You know what I'm saying? People don't pay attention. So it's an easy sell for people. It's a really easy scam. Easy scam. Yeah.
I know back in the day, I know y'all all know back in the day when Instagram first started getting popular, how I know everybody, not everybody, but almost everybody got scammed on them Instagram drugs. Niggas spent $50 and flip it to $5,000 or some shit like.
It's almost like back in the day.
Real. I think catfish like I really got real.
Catfish too. Like niggas was getting catfish.
So it's like the internet is like it's good and it's bad because I know y'all know about the dark web and shit. And then we also know that net neutrality and shit.
But a lot of that is servicing, and I think that it's a lot of reasons why they're trying to make it like that. It's a lot of stuff on the black web that's surfacing that's not supposed. Some people are leaking this stuff. The same way you can get in the black web, the same people who may be in the black internet or whatever, black web, and pushing that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? So I just. It's ridiculous.
So I'm just saying, like, okay, so how y'all feel? Because it's like, it's about to happen. Like, I mean, if they sign, no, I'm saying, like, as far as the internet about to be gone or, like, limited, it's about to happen with the government signing these bills of net neutrality.
I think they're trying to
the internet.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Where we're going to be paying packages like, okay, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud is one package.
I think it limits
Google
what people
Chrome
actually need,
and Yahoo and blah 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 is this package.
But no, they said it's gonna be different than that. They said that's not They said that's was a rumor. Like that was a big rumor. It's gonna be different than that, but
it's still gonna be
a huge limitation on it.
There's still gonna be money coming out of our pockets more just to surf the internet.
What was your first thing?
With the net neutrality thing, as far as that goes. It'll restrict back to kind of what I was saying before. If you have to start paying out of pocket, most people can't do. A lot of people that are on the internet are poor, or they don't have it. They don't have it. Social media is like an outlet to still be connected into the world, but your funds is you're really at the grunt of the grunt. You know what I'm saying? A Jay can have an Instagram, but all I was saying with that is with that cutback, you can spend. It's going to make us have to use our time doing something else. A lot of big things and big gatherings with people might start coming back with the whole thing with the phone and the social media thing. I'm not talking about I'm just talking about when you ain't got nothing going on, where you just an observer on social media, like you just going to check it and see what other people are doing. Because when I took a break from it, it was showing me that my hand even knew where the button was, like before I hit it. So sometimes I check Instagram, you'll check it, and it don't be nothing, and then you'll fuck around 2 seconds, you done close it out, and then it's back open. That type of thing. So I was like, imagine what I could be doing with all that time by the time I be spending. We talk about kids staying inside all day. Not going outside to play, because they don't.
I mean, I feel weird sometimes. I feel a lot of guys.
But we sit in the house all day and we just on our entertainment is
on the laptop.
But it's not actually outside no more.
But what I'm saying is, I do feel weird when I walk outside and like I do have my phone out all the time. Like sometimes I do feel nervous. I pull my phone out, like.
But
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. It's like, it's just weird.
It's a natural thing.
And I feel weird because I look around and I see other people with their phone, and some people don't even be looking at their phone. They just have it out in their hands, walking and shit. So it's just so weird. It's like, I feel weird sometimes because I'm like, man, why am I always looking at my phone?
But that's crazy.
And it's like I'm always looking at my phone, like, and sometimes you think about like, let me look at the time, and I look at my phone and be looking at notifications. Let me look at the time. And I click back and that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? That shit be happening.
But they are saying that Well, it's the fact that we naturally cannot go outside and leave our phone on. We have to actually be doing something to put our phones down. You know what I'm saying? So even now, Bay just picked up his phone. And
You know,
put it back down.
like, you know how
I was
taboo.
telling them an example of how
You know how taboo it is for you to like not have your phone or not have a number. Like for people, oh my gosh, you don't have a phone?
Oh, yeah.
Why you don't have your phone? You don't got your number. You ain't got a phone. Like you know how taboo that is. Like that. Like people look at you real weird. Like she look at me like, what the fuck? Why you ain't got your phone? Like where's your phone? Like why you have your phone? Like why you ain't got? Why did you go there without a phone? You know? Why did you move without a phone? Why did you go to work without your phone? Like what is? You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
I mean, you gotta
what are you
give
doing at work?
older people that respects for that, because you got some older people that don't. All they have is text and call, and that's it. And voice and for them to talk. So there's some people that really just have that, and they're like, why do I need all of that? Why do it? So they will understand that. Even some young folks are like that too. They will understand it better than we will. We're like, why would you not need that? You can do this, do that, and they really be at peace with the fact that not having all of that. While we be like, oh my God, girl, did you just hear? You know, we be stressing ourselves over other people's situations.
I prefer not having to text and call with just my social media. Like that's the type of shit I'm all like. I keep the social media to be like, fuck the text and call.
But what if something
You gonna talk to my live, like, hey, if you see this, I'm in that right now. So I need you to help me. If you see this, and if anybody sees this, goddamn for that matter. Like,
I just call them on
It really
still
fuck
live.
niggas like us up. The net neutrality really fuck niggas like us
Yeah,
up.
it's gonna hit the fire.
Cause
I don't mean like us.
We find more truth on Twitter than we do on the news.
It's
People
us.
be fucking putting stories on Twitter that we didn't even find out on the news because they
People do
hide
their
this
own
shit.
background
Twitter,
detective work.
yeah, like Twitter is
Twitter's
the
yeah,
motherfucker. Like that's why they going so. Like I
Yeah.
don't know if y'all knew, but the hashtag woman was fucking banned on Instagram.
Yeah, like
Woman?
yes, woman. Like if you go on Instagram and hashtag that shit, look it up on the tags and look at recent, nothing.
It says it says literally.
Pictures.
It says that these cannot be. It's like you know that like how they have the thing where it says these cannot be shown because it violates Instagram terms.
How does it
policy? Bro,
Bro,
I don't know.
and if you type
right
in
after,
sexy,
like,
that too. You know what I'm saying? If you type in sexy,
so I guess
it'll say
woman
the same
is
shit.
sexual.
And there's some
They
other words
sexualize
too.
us.
It's weird, but I went deep though. I went deep though because I typed in Donald Trump. I was like, oh, so they show him. Fuck Donald Trump. Oh, okay, so for that. But Black Lives Matter. Oh, okay, so for that one. You know what I'm saying? I just went deep. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, it's fucked up. I
That's
went
weird.
shows for that
I
one.
wonder if it's still like that. I'm about to look right now.
It's
See
weird.
if it's still like that.
And we're back. And we're
Alright,
back. And
and
we're
we
back.
back.
And we're back.
Don't bring back.
Took a small break.
Alright. Nah, but shit. What I was saying is that it's a lot. Okay, so what we're talking about here is the Oklahoma lynching, the several lynchings that's been happening in the United States. And the media refused to give coverage on these lynchings, what's been going on. And they refused to label it a hate crime or race, whatever you want to call it.
Race war.
So what I was saying is that they're trying to label here a suicide, just like the last guy in Georgia last year.
I remember that.
In Piedmont Park. So, you know what I mean? It's like, it's really killing me. Like, anybody else want to take the floor? Because right now I don't know what to say. Because I'm trying to read this up right now.
Say anything really about the lynchings specifically?
I mean, because it's like, I don't want to ask a simple question like, okay, why it's not covering it? Because we already know who's in office.
Why we just
since
still around it?
You know what I'm saying? Since he's been in office, because there's a lot of conservatives coming out saying, well, Trump has did more for black people, or he's not such a harm to black people as the Clintons was, or whoever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, because like he's bringing this energy that you can, he's really bringing that shit back to trying to make it great for them. Again, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that energy is really coming back with all this shit that's been going on with Starbucks. It all started from his rallies, you know what I'm saying? It started with these businesses, with these racist commercials and shit, racist ads. And it went to people getting kicked out of places. And it went, you know what I'm saying? Police brutality already been something. Now it's going to like really old school where there's lynchings happening over and over, even here in Georgia. So it's like, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, and people say that you're supposed to vote locally so you can get the proper judge and the proper representative there. And me personally, I'm so lost to that shit because there's so many fucking seats I don't even know where to start. I don't even know who's who for what, because I be seeing representative for this, representative for that.
Yeah.
It be so much shit, and I be seeing so many signs out there and shit. You know what I mean? And I know Democrats say for black people, and I know Republicans say for black people, but it's like, honestly, bro, we gotta get the Democrats in that motherfucker, because Republicans don't give a fuck about the shit that we give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the scale of the media looks, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with global warming, you know what I mean? I put a post up on Urban Thoughts, like, on the IG page, like, shit gonna be real in the next 20, 15 years. We're gonna be underwater. New York gonna be underwater. California gonna be broken off in the fucking sea and shit. So it's like, you don't pay attention to this shit gonna go motherfucking down, bro. And that's what they already trying to create with population control. So it's like, what are we gonna do as a black people? You know what I'm saying? Not even black people, as people, period. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this fucking Democrat and Republican shit. Like, it's been doing this shit for so long and shit ain't working. We had a black president, shit still ain't working. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I think the issue is that the reason why they're not putting it on mainstream media is, well, I know that wasn't a question, but as far as the lynchings, it's not on mainstream media because we give more focus. Again, who had a mixtape come out this month? You know what I'm saying? Who's beefing with who this month? You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to get that stuff out when people's attention is more focused on. Don't nobody want to hear about nobody dying and lynching. You know what I'm saying? These are what people think. Don't nobody want to hear about that. Let's hear about this is what's big right now. Push to. If we had somebody out there that's really brave, that really understood that this is what's going on right now, that was really in the mainstream media. You know what I'm saying? Then I think that this would go a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had people that actually cared about what was going on, but we don't. Everybody's for the money. So
or the look.
Or the look of it. Yeah. So I think, but it still raises the question. Okay, so you got these other people out here that are advocates for us. You got, I don't know, when you have Alicia Keys, T.I., you know what I'm saying? You got these different people as far as even with music. But even outside of music, that's just black advocates in general. You got Dr. Umar. You got Tariq. I think he just he was set up actually. He was just recently set up, right?
Yeah.
He really felt like someone was trying to kill him in his home. Yeah. They said they real life setup. Yeah, this was a real life setup. Police SWAT came to his house. His son was asleep. He was asleep. It's for real. So I'm saying you got these different people that has a voice out here, but are we really talking about, like, these people are watching watch their, you know what I'm saying, their shows, their casts, their podcasts, their whatever, YouTube, Facebook, we got these people all over, and if these people actually voice these things as much as we needed it to be voiced, instead of talking about, because even then, some of them right now still talking about, let's talk about Drake's face, his picture of his face, you know what I'm saying, the whole blackface thing. Yeah. We know what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? The mainstream media is talking about that. Let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, what you being a black advocate, let's talk about what's going on behind the scenes that they're not showing on mainstream media, but you're one of the, you may not be mainstream, but you're one of the main leaders that people are looking at. Tariq, he almost got killed. This man, well, not almost got killed, he was set up. This man is about to have a lot of views on what's going on his side because it was in mainstream media, it was on the news. Wow. You know, then the videos he's actually been putting out. So that's how I'm looking at it. Like, we can do these podcasts. We can push. Not saying that our voice doesn't matter, but we can push these to these people. But where are these people that's supposedly listening out or crying out for? You know what I'm saying? That's really paying attention to what's going on. So, that's that.
Shit, behind that laptop screen, looking at us do this shit.
You mentioned the things. The seats and things, very confusing.
Yeah, so many seats in the office.
But if you want to be really honest, like, when it comes to these communities, you know that there's power in those. There's actually is power in those things. When
of course.
A whole area, I believe it was a whole area of black people just got sent over to like Stockbridge or something like that. And there's a certain area, y'all forgive me for not knowing exactly. There's a certain area in that area that was predominantly white. Then they said a couple of days, or in due time, they have become a city inside of that. So, because in that area, all the top spots are headed by black people, black women. So they said, you niggas not about to be telling us what to do. So they ended up becoming their own city separate from that. Now, guess what you get? You get a mayor, you get a commissioner, you get a police department. That's what you get when you're a city You know, that's power. That's the people who live there. Everyday people like us. You know, if you went around your community and you ask questions and say, who are you? What do you do? You will see a lot of problems we need fixed. There are people who do the job. We just have to either be on them or you might want to start trying to replace them yourself.
So you're saying we need to build our own community?
You just have to go in your own community, whatever city you live in. If you vested, let's say we all said, fuck it, we're going to put our money in, we're going to get a house in Douglasville.
Yeah.
We need to see who's running Douglasville. We need to see who's the mayor, who's the commissioner, who's the police chief.
Yeah.
We get into those positions, then eventually we start to fill those positions ourselves. We start having a voice. We go to all the community meetings that they have every month. It's not, niggas be acting like it's like private information. It's not. They have the city meetings every month. DeKalb County have them every month where they come. I see everyday women, black men and women come and they voice their opinions to the board. You know, just imagine the people that on your Instagram liking your pictures, what if they showed up in real life to what you was trying to get something fixed to change where you live.
And that's another conversation because, you know, they don't do that shit on Instagram and social
promote
media.
that.
Because when it comes to social, that's so crazy because it's like, even back to what you said, when it comes on social media, when you post some shit, like, that's just like you or like a funny meme or whatever the fuck, funny video, that shit viral, you know what I'm saying? But like, when you post some shit that like, something that you're doing to support yourself, to better yourself, your craft, or whatever you're doing, like whatever it is, your art, your music, your modeling, or whatever it is you're trying to promote, and then she be like, I likes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you be getting on the regular, you be getting like 50 likes on the regular. But
right.
like when you post
When
some shit,
you
be like,
right.
it be some positive shit. Like, yo, come on to this county meeting, you know what I'm saying? City meeting, the council, blah, 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 blah. 5 likes, you know what I'm saying? That's it, you know what I mean? It's like, that shit is wild. That shit wild. And whack.
Yeah, it is.
New city officials coming to a city near you.
I was just talking to somebody about that. I said, how come every time you post something real supportive? Because she's known that she's not local. She's locally known. She's not mainstream known.
Yeah.
But she danced for she's a dancer. She's been at Broadway. She's been with Mr. Shelley Garrett. God bless his soul. Rest in peace. And he just recently died. And he was the urban legend of all theater in general. Period. So as I said, how come when you talk about you know when you put inspirational things up there, people you get 50, 60, 70 likes, but when you post something about you have dance classes for $12 an hour. She ain't saying 25, 35, which is due to her. $12, you know, for your whole for the whole dance class, and or I'm trying to help her with how to be an actress or an actor or whatever. Entrepreneur, you only get 2 or 3 likes. Like nobody, you don't get likes when it comes to helping people better themselves as far as physically. But you get those likes, people just look at it and read it, and it's like, oh, okay, you know, that kind of thing. So. Yeah, I
that shit set up, man. And it don't matter who you follow.
Right, it don't matter who you follow, right?
Shit. Moving on. Everybody seen that video with Kendrick Lamar in the concert and shit, right?
Yeah.
I see it. I just think.
I've seen 2 videos.
No.
So I be thinking we talked about all these.
Huh?
I be thinking we talked about these but it's just been so since the last episode. That's why it's getting.
But as far as this shit go, I mean, shit, we don't have to be too long this goddamn topic, but you know, we already know how we all feel about white people and non-black people saying the N-word. You know what I'm saying? I just be warning motherfuckers. I'm just letting y'all know, yo, like you continue to saying that shit, but there's black people out there who are not cool with that shit. And y'all gotta know that shit, cause there's gonna be some consequences. There's gonna be slaps.
Well, you already know, I know.
There's gonna be slaps, smacks, punches, kicks. There's gonna be all that shit, bro. You might end up in the fucking hospital, honestly.
Sure know.
Cause like, I mean, like honestly, people say it's a publicity stunt from Kendrick,
Man,
or like, or he should've never did it. Like, why would you invite a white girl to come sing that particular song?
He probably expected. I think people are so stupid. Like people really make me angry.
Ice Cube said that. Ice Cube said that. He was like, well, you should have never brought up there in the first place.
I think, okay, well, all due respect, Ice Cube, I think that was stupid. I think you were stupid for saying it. I do because I feel like people forget that people are human. Like, Kendrick Lamar has his fan. He didn't think that, he probably didn't think this girl was going to say that. She found the courage to say the N-word for the she's been saying it. She got that comfortable. Just like like with the video I posted, if you got that comfortable to say it, you just said it anyway. You could just blurt it out anyway. So I don't think Kendrick did that on purpose. It was one of his fans. He, you know what I'm saying, instead of bringing a black person, he just pulled a white person. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That was it. It just one of his fans.
That's all he did.
I feel like if he would have brought a black person, they would have been like, damn, you can't choose a white anybody else.
But who? Somebody else. It wasn't Tiger. It was somebody else. I was watching the video. Somebody else brought a Somebody else brought a fan, and it was a male. It was a white male who was singing the I don't know who started with a T. I don't think it was she. Somebody else brought.
Grizzly Trey Songz.
No, I have it. I don't have it on me. I can't remember. But he brought him up there. He didn't even bring him up. He bent down. He kept putting him out in the middle, saying some nigga. It probably was. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember who it is. But I'm gonna find out. I promise I'm gonna find out. But he let them say it, and nothing. That was it. Nobody tripped about it or nothing. They ain't never asked him if he was wrong or nothing. But you get the Kendrick story on there.
So the question is, should black people stop using the word?
Man, I'm gonna tell you just like this.
Let everybody use
this nigga Kendrick, not to cut you off, Kendrick sat and did that entire. Let me tell you, like what we talk about on the show. We said black people support our artists. We don't support them enough. We don't go to the concerts enough. We don't really do our job as much.
The first 15 rows was not black.
You know, it's white people. So Kendrick Lamar, you know, just like it could be any other time, he sits up there and does his whole set. Any rapper does a whole set with all these white people in front of them, and they watch them say nigga at every single time. You're not telling me there's a crowd of fans that are blanking out the N-word every single, when these niggas, when they say nigga, like how I'm talking now, I keep saying it, you know, they rap like that. So you telling me then I'm a,
you're right.
It's impossible, bro. You can't get mad at people for that. This is what you created. This your art. You brought it to the world. Like, these people paid their money to come perform your song, how you wrote it. You know what I'm saying? How you perform it. If you ain't want it, nigga, you should have bleeped out the N-word in all the songs. You know what I'm saying? So if I do hear it, it's like, what you saying that for? Out of the first rows. You know what I'm saying? What you saying that for? You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody saying that, so I just take it off the shows when it's going to be not my people around me. But if you going to do it like the show is, you can't get mad. You going to go and tell everybody, fuck you, it's in YouTube, fuck you.
What you do right there?
And everybody saying nigga.
What you do right there is separating the art from the artist.
Yeah, that's how just
my thing is,
I
don't fucking do that. I don't mean, that's just me. Most of the time, I don't separate the art from the artist. You know what I'm saying? You human. You're human at the end of the day. Because when I mean by separating the art from artist, it's like, even when you run into a rapper and he taking the shit, and you run into him and he gives your autograph. So, you feel what I'm saying? That's separating the art from the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give a fuck about him being human and about him being an artist, you know what I'm saying, a person. You just want the... You fascinated by the art and what he has to offer and shit like that, and you want some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like I can't really separate the art from the artist. Like, you know better going up there as a human white person saying the fucking N-word. Like you know fucking Travis Scott's the type of the type of black dude. But did he denounce them?
No. Travis Scott let white man
let him say the N-word, right? And I was just about to say that he's the type of dude to let them do that shit. Reason why? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how old he is, but I assume Travis Scott's like younger than me, like 22, 23. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's at that age where like some dudes my age where like they grew up in a way like they not really in touch with their roots or like their black side like that, where they don't give a fuck if them niggas say the N-word. In New York, it really is a New York thing to let Puerto Ricans like that video, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans to say the N-word. It really is a New York thing. It's 6ix9ine, Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really is Cardi B. It really is an NY thing. It really is an NY thing for them to say the N-word because they assume that, okay, they came up just like us. They was living on top of each other and 6 of them in one house, just like in one apartment, just like us. So it's like they be like, okay, they get a pass. And some black people really feel like that, bro.
Yeah, they're going to fight you over it. Hey, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on,
and it's white people on Twitter that was like, it's one white dude was like, because a black dude was like, I answered this one question, why do y'all say that shit? And dude was like, because it's usually an excuse of like, oh, it's because of the vocabulary of my friends, you know what I'm saying, I'm around them. He's saying, even though I try not to say it because I know I try not to say it, you know, for some of my friends, but he said they don't directly just tell me not to say it. You get what I'm saying? And I can believe that shit. Because some of them, there's some black people who just don't stand up for themselves and be so, peer pressure and shit. they're like over outnumbered by white people, white friends, so they be like, goddamn.
This is
You know
all
what I'm
I'm
saying?
around.
It's cool, it's whatever, it's cool, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
the
They
only
let
one
that
that
shit
might
slide.
be here.
No, I saw this
I'm the
this
only
video
black girl here.
of a guy doing that. He always hanging around the white guys, right? His friend, the dude was like, yeah, you know, my name is da-da-da-da-da. Oh, you know what? Childish Gambino on ATL actually had an example of that. Yes, he had an example of that when the guy said it in front of him, but he wouldn't say it in front of everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh, his cousin that looked like they would have whooped his ass.
You know.
So,
Even with the white girl, she go on stage because she was like, oh, did I do it? Did I say it?
You heard her saying, dude. She was saying, dude, come on,
like,
bro.
You know what you did.
She's like, I'm down. I can say it. I'm down.
Show to say like white people really listen. It's not even like they support us hella hard, like how we say. It's just the fact they have more money than us. Because it's like I feel like white people be feeling like, oh, Kendrick Lamar's in concert. I heard a couple of his songs on the radio. Let me go to his show. You feel me? I know that one song, and they know that one song that they played on the radio, which that song was a hit. And cause it's like if you're really a Kendrick Lamar fan, you would know not to say the N-word on stage at his concert.
You know, and then
like if you really are, even like it's white people who are loyal Kendrick Lamar fans. Like if you really Kendrick Lamar fan, all he talk about is us as a people.
Yeah.
you know, some Eminem fans that still don't say nigga. Eminem fans, some of them still don't say nigga. Even though Eminem says it. And he's a white guy.
Has he ever said it?
Eminem never said
nigga.
He said nigga before. Not on camera and I don't think on record.
Not never on record though.
It's been
I know Eminem history.
He got the pass.
Yeah,
He
but
got
way back when.
But why does he have a pass? With Eminem, no, hold on.
See, I told you, there's some black people like that.
No, it's not a bad thing. 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 He said he gets a
I said
pass.
Eminem get a pass.
But no, it's not a bad thing. But why do you say it though? I want to know.
Why?
Because
you fired rapping.
not just that. Eminem has came out and blatantly supported us. You know what I'm saying?
That's not
What
why.
homies on the block that see?
They think that because this person came up the way that we came up. But you got some people that came up the way rich white people that came up and still be talking about how, you know what I'm saying, you know, that they can still say niggas. Black people that still say niggas, they came out like white people. I'm not trying to be funny. I know,
so
but I'm saying some people will say that because of the way they live, that they have the right to say, you know what I'm saying, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly don't think that Eminem still get a pass. Like I don't really think that he still get a pass.
I feel like personally that's a trigger word for all of us. Like you just don't know what anybody went through, and I know us as black people, we've all dealt with discrimination, and it's like you as a white person saying the N-word to my face is just triggering me. That's like if somebody it's not a crazy scenario, but that's like you getting raped and somebody saying a trigger word to you where you just got raped. We got raped. Our ancestors got raped. We got raped because me and him watched the fucking documentary in the financial gap of us and white people. So we're getting raped every day as being black.
Right.
So just let us have that. You feel me? It's just like it pisses me off that it's not that hard to just be like, let me not say this
What about
word.
Latinos and Dominicans though? Like, do they get a pass? I'm asking this because they say Amara La Negra. Yeah, Amara La Negra. She is Latino.
And Latino.
But
She Afro-Latino.
but she's African Latino. But Cardi B is African and Latino, right?
That's what she claims.
That's what she claims.
But
some people.
her parents was just like.
Yeah, I don't see her parents. I don't know.
say
We gonna find out.
We don't really know because it's like we don't really
So
know.
find out.
Do they get passes
know.
though? Are they allowed to get passes? Are they actually like just because they're half black? But even a lot of Latinos, they're still
See,
black.
this is what I
You know
seen
what
a
I'm
chart. It said, okay, if you're half black, mixed black, they said do what you want. When you're non-black, they had a whole list of shit which you're not supposed to do. So goddamn. I feel like for people who have black, man, it's all about like who you are, man. It's all about your identity. Cause a nigga like Logic, I'm not cool with you saying nigga. I'm cool with J. Cole saying nigga. I'm cool with Drake saying nigga. I'm maybe cool with Barack Obama saying nigga. You get what I'm saying? But who that dude off of SNL? I know y'all seen he's a light skinned dude. He little white, big lips off of SNL.
Yes,
Pete Davidson.
I know you're talking
He's
about.
mixed.
He's
He's mixed.
You would never
cool with
think
him saying nigga.
He was
You get what I'm saying? It's just your identity. And I'm not saying about how you look, how you carry yourself.
I know.
You get
So what
I'm
you
saying?
claim, like a lot of Hispanics come here and they say they'd rather be white than be black and be treated like trash. That they really say that. A lot of Hispanics would rather claim to be white, and just like somebody, one of us was saying earlier that they keep it in their blood. They don't want they don't want Hispanic. Yeah, they don't want. Don't tell her. Don't. No, Amira La Negra. That's what she was saying. Amira La Negra. She said that she was told, and her mother was told that she needs to be with a white man. You know, because she's so gorgeous. Her features don't match her skin, so she needs to be the white man to keep that DNA strong.
Yeah.
So it can be perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And all that. It's like, what's not perfect about? And that's how she felt. She said, what's not perfect about me being black? My skin is black. You know what I'm saying? She said she didn't like people say woman of color. It was an issue with somebody calling her a woman.
Back to what you were saying about Latinos being able to say nigga. I feel like the problem lies is like, it's cool when you're black, but it's just like, don't just claim being black when it comes to you saying nigga. Because through my experiences, I see Latinas who don't look nothing like they just look European Spanish. Like you just see the long, straightish hair, and they say nigga, and you like what? And they be like, oh, my cousin black. It's like you only claim your blackness when it comes to saying nigga. Right. But then when it comes to being a nigga, you like, oh, nah, fuck out of here. You got any hair, all that shit. So it's just like
identity crisis.
It's like what you claim. Don't claim nigga. Just don't claim that you're black just to say nigga. Cause it's what you
All right, so like just to throw for some bonuses and shit, man, on some real shit. Like, okay, so news is that recent news that SZA permanently injured her vocal cords.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
You said SZA injured her vocal cord?
Yeah, permanently, and that's so sad.
But it was where she is getting healing to try to heal them.
I think that's really messed up. I think somebody set her up.
That's when, like, why would her team let her go that far and push the inch? They said she was taking pills and shit to fight it. But why would people let her go that far? Like, doing
taking what
that to
kind
her
of
voice
pills
like
to fight?
Not pills, but like to fight the pain or whatever the case may be. She was doing some shit like she was working harder.
Drink some hot water.
I feel like it was faulty, definitely on her team, because if you know SZA's already prone, she's allergic to everything. She's already prone to a lot of illnesses and diseases. So knowing that somebody's health history like that, you already know they're prone to health issues. Why would you put that on them and not let them get regularly checked? And I hope she's okay. And she tweeted me, by the way, if you guys look at her Twitter, I'm still on her page, and she hasn't been tweeted like that. She told me that high school would have been gnarly with me. So shout out to you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I hope she gets well soon though. That's my Scorpio sister right there.
I hope you get well soon.
Yeah,
my Scorpio sister.
Straight up. Actually, I really feel bad for her. I really do. Because I know before she said that she was like, I don't like to disappoint, because she had to cancel that last show.
Yeah, she was
like, I don't like to disappoint my fans. I think that's why she did that. I can honestly say, even though it's fault on her team too, I love her drive and wanting to please her fans. Like, we don't get that a lot sometimes. I mean, not from, let me top line. We get it. But she went as far as losing her voice. Not to say that, I'm happy about that. But, you know what I'm saying? I see where her drive was going. I see where her heart was. Yeah. And I appreciate that's a genuine thing.
I'm just shit. Like, we just gonna have to stick with her on this ride. Because honestly, someone telling me that she's gonna come back. Like, someone telling me that she's gonna, prevail. Like, she's gonna get better. So,
a creative director. You could be a
I
songwriter.
don't feel like she's gonna come back singing.
Even if the cards is not out the way, she could do so many things. She's a creative, talented, beautiful spirit. You will prevail from this, and this will not hold her back, because she is gonna come back.
Songs for people.
Amazing, talented,
she's still
beautiful.
And all the reports
everything. She's like glitter. She's dead ass. Vivian's like glitter.
Avoid what?
Permanent damage. It's not saying that she has permanent damage, but they're saying we're doing new type of precaution now to make sure that nothing permanently happens to her vocals. So maybe if she take the time of rest that she needs, she'll be good again.
While she resting, she need to go ahead, girl. You can write some jams, you know what I'm saying?
You better pull some Mariah Carey's out there, girl. You gotta sing all them goddamn songs. You better lip sync it.
Did y'all get that news?
Do some Britney shit.
Did y'all get the hilarious news? Well, it ain't hilarious news, but it's like, Offset, he got into an accident. That's not the news, but like when he, the guy who saved his life and pulled him out the car, he bought him a car, and he's on Ultima, it was 04. Now, it's news. It's funny because it's like, Black Twitter was going hard and like, damn, nigga, he got him a used 04 Nissan Ultima, and I'm like, you don't need to be in nobody's pockets. You don't need to be in nobody's pockets. Leave people alone. That's his money. You know what I'm saying? And be grateful. But at the same damn time,
no, I think he was.
You Offset. Hold on, peace, because you about to rebuttal. I gotta let you know. I gotta let you know right now. That ain't cool. Offset be flexing hundreds, bands. This man, these rappers,
Only when people want money.
these rappers will kindly give 20,000 to a stripper or their friend if it's their birthday. This man put you out your car and saved your life. You could at least get him something that is at least up to date. That's not gonna break down, especially if you know that then it's dented up. The car was dented up, so I heard. And then people saying these are Altima transmissions are horrible. The old one.
Oh yeah, those cars.
So I'm like, it's like my question is like,
you should have got him a Honda.
It's similar to when it's similar to when Kendrick bought his niece a 2016 or whatever year it was, 2017 car. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's a Honda Toyota. That's okay. It's, you know what I'm saying, domestic basic. But it's like you got him an 04. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Before
that's way more than 10 years.
Before this man had a car, this man walked. This man was walking. I understand. I don't think Offset got the money like that. I really don't. This man kind of.
And I wanted to think that too, but no.
I really don't think that man got a. Who is Offset under? Who is the Amigos under?
Exactly.
Migos is
you see,
a
Cardi B ain't got no money right now like that because of her contract. So again, so who's Amigos under the same people?
Hold on. Time
They under QC.
They ain't got in China.
I'm not saying
she may not have the check when it comes to like her music because she signed shit, but with them sponsorships and everywhere, we see her everywhere.
I'm not saying that she doesn't. What I'm saying is, I think that they still did a good thing as far as this man was just walking. Yes, it's a dented car, but this man may be grateful for the fact that he just got a car. We may feel like, well, you should have did this and you should have did that, but this man probably asked for, hey, it don't matter. I get something used and I just
of
need
course,
something.
He's gonna be grateful, but we
But
outside.
But I'm saying, I think people worry about the wrong thing. This man, right now, could you get what you walking and everything? If Offset said, hey, it was you would demand, hey, Offset, I would like a used car. Unused car.
But it's just weird.
If you could wear like a $30,000 chain and be flexing that shit all the time, and this man saved your life.
Different chain.
Let's think about this. Let's think about the car value of an 04 Nissan Altima. Okay.
That shit like
that shit was a couple thousand. You can't spend like 50,
and they spend that shit
at
in one
least
night
9,000 on a 2000.
That's a
shirt.
That's a shirt.
That's a shirt.
Yeah.
Or pants.
So that's what I'm saying right there. It's like we shouldn't be in his pockets, but at the same time it's like damn, bro. Because it's like he got him a Crown Vic. It's like fuck it, I'm just gonna give you Crown Vic. You know what I'm saying? You help me out, I'm gonna give you Crown Vic. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like okay, like for a homeless man, he ain't got nothing to eat. But damn man, I got this soggy ass public sandwich. This shit soggy.
Drake gives away soggy public sandwich.
They drenched it with oil and vinegar, so it's soggy as fuck. So the bread soggy as hell. I'm just gonna get this shit to him. I mean, it's gonna fill him up, but like damn, bro, like you could have gave him an actual fresh sandwich instead of giving some old shit you had in your car.
I'm hungry. I get a sandwich, but shit like that. All that and couldn't give him a real sandwich.
Again, humbling
That's
yourself.
all I'm saying.
I'm sorry, humbling yourself. This man.
I would have gave him $5 instead of giving that soggy ass sandwich.
Anyway, like
you know,
have a heart,
but what I'm
man.
saying is, this man, let's be humble about the situation. This man probably could have complained, but obviously he didn't. This man said, I got a car. It may have a dent right here. It may not be worse. I can work on this stuff, but now I have a way to get to work. Like my main concern is his priorities are probably in the right place. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to give him a car. This man can't afford to this man may not be able to afford to keep up with that car is what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, but
you know what I'm saying? He may not be able to afford to keep up with an unused car. You know, he already walking to work.
Ryan said to me that he should have got him a goddamn year bus pass. That probably helped his ass even more.
Why not get him a 1 year bus pass? 2 year bus pass.
Right on my side.
Be more direct with the situation, bro. Just from a comical type of standpoint.
And why did he?
What did Offset pull off in? Can you just imagine like the whole thing?
Look at the car he crashed.
The nigga hop out, open the door, he throw the foot out, he get out the car and shit, and then he pull up and he be like, nah, this for you. And he be like, okay. He's like, yeah, you really appreciate it. Like but he just pulled up.
And then
Jeffrey just hopped out and opened the door, his diamonds and shit all in the car. And you like, I really appreciate it, but nigga, what the fuck you pull up? Nigga, if you gonna give me an 04, nigga, you pull up in an 05, nigga. Don't pull up in no Lamborghini and shit. Gas, blowing smoke
you got your partner driving the 04 behind you.
Do y'all think that he needed to tweet about it? That's another thing that issue. You think he needed to tweet about it? But give him an 04 Nissan Altima, you gonna post it all on
$1,000 to school. And I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like,
$1,000.
Oh yeah.
Three of them came up with $1,000 to get to a school. Now look, I mean, I don't mean to be in their pockets once again, but it's like, shit, they may not be getting that money like that because it's three of them.
Was it 3,000 or 1,000?
No, it was
together?
1,000.
Oh.
It wasn't $1 each. It was 1,000.
Individual.
So that's how much
got
is
the
that?
most money out of all of them niggas.
I mean,
at least he spent almost 2,000 value as far as the car. More than
there's some bullshit. Cause look, when I had with the 2016 Hyundai, when I had that shit, I think the overall price of that shit is like 14 and some change.
Yeah.
Nigga, they spend that shit at the club. Buy that man the 2016 Honda Accord and call it a day.
I met
You know what I'm saying?
everyday
2015.
people
You
who
don't even
spend that
gotta
much
be
in
at
the club.
2018. You can be
Everyday
2015,
people spend that
2014.
much.
But then, about 10 years, that shit was like 15 years old. That car. Come on, man. Oh, 14.
He can't even Uber. If you want to
Hey.
come up and do Uber, he can't Uber. That shit like,
I just want y'all to think about moments like this when y'all up. Y'all want to do nice things for people.
All right,
I want y'all to think back
Oh, that same energy.
to what you would
Alright,
appreciate.
we don't run it too long. Alright, so look, I mean, I don't know if y'all want to talk about Taki's 6ix9ine.
Takashi, bro, just say
Takashi
the nigga's
6ix9ine.
name.
It's
bro.
not that important to say.
Taki
He
69.
is.
Man, these niggas, man.
No, y'all niggas just fronting on
Get
a
off the
random
train,
person.
bro.
I'm not
Y'all
on the
just
train.
y'all
I
was
can't
like,
say
yeah,
that I
yeah,
like this
yeah,
man
yeah,
for
yeah.
no reason. I am an outsider. This man,
I have a
you,
reason.
y'all niggas is like somebody looking at a picture and it's a big ass picture of Takashi and everybody else smaller than this nigga and we like, nah, bro. Homie, I don't see bro on there. You be like, you don't see that big ass picture of bro in the middle? You be like, nah, but I see that Drake picture over there. And that shit nice.
Right.
Just acknowledge the fact that this nigga is a big deal. He getting all these
Right.
licks on him.
Trinidad James was a big deal.
Yes, he was cool, but he wasn't a big deal for nothing outside of a track.
But we
This
don't
man
hear
is
his,
big
I don't
deal
be
for
hearing his
things
music. I
outside
hear
of that.
his
But we don't even hear his music, and his music is repetitive, the same shit.
But guess
and
what?
the reason
When
why
his
it
shit
pop,
drop, he
because
do
in the
100K
clout he's
first
chasing, but he's chasing clout. That's why it's working, man. He's a troll. That's why the shit working. It's not because he's fire.
trolling to
It's
the
because he's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's not fire at all.
This nigga not
You
pulling
know what I
up.
mean?
This nigga
It's
is
not because
trolling
his
to the
music.
bank.
He not pulling up
He's
on
a
no
troll.
I
That's
know.
why the-
I'm saying we understand all of those
Do y'all know-
underlying
That's
things,
why he got
but there's
the
a big
views.
picture
Do
of the
y'all-
man right there.
No.
It's
The
there.
only reason why people listen
Regardless,
to
this
music
nigga
because
don't
it's like,
I want to talk
This
about it.
nigga trolling to the bank no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the only reason why people listen to this man music because of one click thing. Who is Takashi 69? Who's this 69 nigga? Who is this 60? Who is this rainbow?
This
color
random
alone?
motherfucker. I seen his meme. I seen him as a meme before I seen his music or heard of him. I just kept seeing this rainbow motherfucker as a meme. No, you know, they're funny, whatever. No,
You gotta look him up. They had to
I mean,
click
he's a rapper for
to
real.
hear his music. You know what I'm saying? They had to click to hear his music. So either way, this man gonna get paid because people don't want to know who the hell this
Yeah,
is.
my breath though, but like I said, it's a picture
I'm
on
not
the wall.
going in the same proximity.
Look, man, all I'm saying is that she
He's
Keith,
I'm
the
not-
McDonald's out here right now, my G.
I'm not going around 59.
Keith may be on a higher level, you know, higher path right
Chief
now,
putting this
and you
shit
know what I'm saying. He trying to move right, respect to
Still
him,
is.
but Lil Reese gonna kill 6ix9ine, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Reese
Reese can take
ready to take that
I'm
L.
sorry,
boy.
I'm
He ready to
incriminating
take
this
it.
motherfucker, but I'm just saying, like,
Reese can take that charge.
and look,
That'd be the dumbest shit in the
6ix9ine
world.
nigga got them-
I wouldn't kill that dude for that.
No.
Be in jail,
That's-
spend the rest of my life
that's
in
another
jail.
thing about 6ix9ine. Y'all give him so much credit because nobody touch him. At the same time, I think people feel like he ain't even worth
Birthday.
touching. So it was like, why y'all give him the credit of?
Why y'all give him the attention?
Because nobody gives him the
Because
attention.
he can, because he has all eyes on him, he has security on him. If something happened to him, everybody's gonna know he's hot. So it's like no real gangsters can really come to you unless they really want to give you that energy. Like if you really giving that energy, everybody know he pussy. That's why I was like, why y'all keep? That's like everybody know he pussy. You know how you had that one guy in school who just pussy and he just talk
He not
Oh,
shit.
pussy.
And everybody be like, that nigga pussy. Like that nigga got his ass beat how many
I
times?
nigga pussy.
Like don't
You
even
would not be
pay
talking
attention
all
to
that rah-rah shit by himself, just like in the camera. Not even the camera wheels, you still by yourself. But like he would not be talking that shit like rah-rah in front of somebody if he want his boys behind him, bro. Straight up, bro. Straight up, bro. Like,
The only
straight
way
up, bro.
I'ma believe it's him not
Straight
pussy
up.
if he pull up on Lil Reese. You pull up on Lil Reese?
No, only way for those niggas not pussy, you pull up in Chicago and walk.
Yeah, go
Walk.
to Chicago.
Step-
Do a show in
put
Chicago.
foot on concrete.
Do a show in
Yeah.
Chicago right now.
Put foot on
next
concrete.
week.
And I'm talking
We
about Southside Chicago.
we
where-
already know what's gonna
You feel
happen.
me?
Nothing's
So,
gonna
I'm
happen.
just saying.
And no mainstream artist or no kind of artist that he's throwing out is gonna do
Don't
this.
say
It's
that.
gonna
Don't
be
say
some
that.
people from the hood that
Oh,
they
yeah.
probably fuck with that can actually be undercover to do that
Like
shit, and it
the
won't
people
be.
who shot at Chief Keef.
That's the example. It's like people who kill Pop.
But it's like if they really give it a guy attack cheap, like they really would have hit him. I think 6ix9ine would be in jail. Like I think every 6ix9ine.
This is my. I feel like that wasn't even his goons. I'm sorry, this is my own conspiracy theory, but let me be honest. That shit wasn't even his goons. That shit was already hyped up.
Already got beef with niggas in Jersey and New York.
Look, let me tell you, that shit was already. It was already hyped. The beef was already hyped. New York niggas want to be on that rah-rah. They like having that scene of, they like when they hear shit in the news about them. That shit gives them like, oh yeah, we poppin', this blah, blah, blah. Them niggas probably popped on that nigga just cause they heard that shit was going down. That might not even his goal. I promise you, this shit is all hyped. This nigga just do this shit for show. This is funny. Fuck it up. And that. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Oh, this is gonna be good. Fuck it up. The KK Ryan Fest.
Alright. So how do we feel about the recent events that went down on Twitter and the beef that went down on Twitter? Because I actually watched it live as it was happening. I just happened to pop up, like Kim Kardashian happened to pop up, like shit was like, what is it, like 10 minutes later? The tweet said 10 minutes. I was like, ooh, this is fresh. This is fresh. She's dropping the bombs right now. Like she was going hard.
She was going pretty.
Talking about he came to the studio with fake Yeezys and shit. Like she roast that nigga like a high school.
Kim Kardashian
that was
got
like a
high school for the first time.
She said that
My Rhyme Fest.
Oh yeah.
And she some people were saying it was Kanye. Using her phone. You know what I'm saying? Tweeting all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was like the way it was tweeted. I was like, she don't talk like this. Like this girl even talk some
hard beats.
I don't even know that word. You don't know that word.
Doesn't Kim Kardashian talk like this?
That's what I'm saying. It's like the way the tweets is coming out. I'm like, who wrote this?
You couldn't read it the way her voice is. You
couldn't
imagine her saying it.
Wow.
But no, you can't. Because I'm like, the way I'm reading, I'm like,
and do she get in the
words.
studio? Do she really get in the studio?
Sentences are too well.
Does she really come out?
I mean, Kim Kardashian going up to talk to the president.
Oh yeah, that shit was bullshit. It was just nothing but a goddamn photo op.
Her going to go tell. Yeah, what happened after that?
I don't know. I didn't get no. Like,
we won't know until we see if the person actually get pardoned or not. The person that she was talking about.
I think she only did that because to cover her up for everybody coming at her neck about her talking about this Ryan Fest thing. Because everybody was like, well, bitch, why you coming at trying to defend him for this, but you ain't say shit about that Donald Trump shit. You was like, oh, never mind my business. But then when it came to this shit, you want to be real selective on what you got opinions on.
What you mean when it came to that Donald Trump hurt Kanye?
When he sided with Donald Trump, she was like, oh, well, that's him. I have my own opinions. You feel me? But this situation, you like, I always defend my. She literally said, I stand for my man.
Yeah.
I stand by my man. So it's like,
but
okay.
she did still stand by him, even if she didn't agree with what he was saying. She didn't say, "Oh, my man crazy" and no shit like that. She was
what she said was like, when he was going real hard for Trump, she made it very clear, like, oh, this is his opinions. He has his own opinions, but I don't feel that way. I don't support him, Trump.
Yeah, and that's not the wrong, but she's not saying that she's not supporting her man. All she's saying is, even Kanye himself voiced that he said, I mean, I agree with everything that Trump do, but it doesn't take away from who I think he is as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't take away. We don't know, President. I'm not sticking up for Trump. I'm not sticking up for Trump. What I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't denouncing her husband. She's been riding for her husband. You haven't heard anything about Kanye being cheating on her, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? To me, in a perspective, I actually looked at them like, well, she's right. She really does ride for her man, even though that man got all the shit in the world going on, and she had all her shit in the world going on. They still ride perfectly for each other. Can't say the same thing about Beyonce and Jay-Z. They ride for each other, but this man have had scandals.
She do, but I feel like But I feel like I didn't say she does ride for Kanye, but I feel like she not real with her. It's like I feel like she do ride with Trump. I do feel like she 100% is with what Kanye says. It's just she don't want to fuck up her publicity when it comes to a certain extent. And I also feel like she came out her neck when she came at Ron Fest because first off, she came back like after he made his statement in reply to what she said, all that shit she said about subpar beats and how she want her daughter to take over the company, all that shit. Yeah. He said the statement back to her, and then she came back and said, well, Kanye took all financial ties away. He has no ties to it. So that's on you. He didn't have to give you any money. So how can you say that, but you were just saying that you want your daughters to run it. So it's like, what are you ride for Kanye so hard, you just sound like a dumbass bitch most of the time. And it's like, no, fuck Kim Kardashian. I'm not gonna say sorry, fuck her. She's like, because I feel like it's just like they I feel like the Kardashians are cursed. They be running these men into the hole. And it's just real shit.
And
like
nobody came out alive.
It's like nobody. Like anytime a man is done with them, it's just like, and I don't even be trying to. And I hate stereotypes. I hate just going with what everybody be saying. But this some real shit. Anybody who fuck with the Kardashians come out a different ass motherfucker and come out fucked up. Like Lamar almost lost his life fucking with this bitch. And it just seems like Kanye is losing himself. And I don't even mean to fucking take it all the way from there, but I just feel like
I don't blame Kim because, like I said, this man has voiced 1,000 times. No, we do not agree. I think that Kanye doing this because this is what he wants to do. He doesn't mind standing up there and having his own opinion. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to blame Kim. You know, he did kind of start doing some off-the-wall shit, but I'm still not going to blame him because this man has sense enough to decide, you know what I'm saying, what he really want to do. He just chose not to go with mainstream and what they agree with. He just chose to have his own opinion. And I can respect that. I'm not making excuses for him.
But it is I'm just being real. All of us, we've all been in that same position where we got friends that we really don't agree with, but we're not going to stop hanging with them, you know what I'm saying? So why should we expect that from Kanye? That's all I'm saying. Like, but Kanye has been on some bullshit. Like, I'm not disagreeing. But do you feel like since he got with Kim, he's been different? Honestly,
my since on one of our last shows, I have agreed to that. I'm not gonna take that back. I'm gonna own up to that. Yes, I have. But after kind of doing a little bit of research, I'm like, Kanye even before Kim K was still, you know, off the wall a little bit. Like, we cannot dismiss that he was still kind of off the wall a little bit. It's just the Kardashians do have some type of curse going on, though. Like, every person, man, that they get with, they go downhill on some emotional, mental kind of stuff sometimes. Hence that.
So back to what you were saying about Kim K going to the president. It's like what was the whole what is happening?
Okay, so what happened is they actually did talk. Kim, so she was revealing how she felt the meeting with President Trump. She was saying that I think that he really spent this is her talking. I think that he really spent the time to listen to our case that we were making for Alice Johnson. Alice Johnson is a 62-year-old woman who was sentenced to life for a non-violent drug offense. For 62 years old to life, she's supposed to get life for a non-violent drug offense. So she was saying that he really understood, and I'm very hopeful that this will turn out really positively. So I mean, we don't know. They just said they talked about it, explained why she is a good person, and you know, to let it.
I have one thing to say about that. It's weird that she's coming out of nowhere with this person. I mean, like, you know, God bless them, but they come out of nowhere with this person, and it was news and memes that she was supposed to represent Cynthia Brown,
Nothing
the
ever
girl
came from it.
who got raped and killed her
rapist issue. They sentenced her for
and they
life.
sentenced her life. So
ain't heard not another
what
word
happens
about
to that?
it.
And it's like drug is always the easy thing to go for. It's like, yeah, you got a lot of for drugs. It's like we already know it's like wrong versus like murder. It's like levels and shit. You know when you get locked up for drugs, it's like they give you that maximum, and it's like 20 years for this, 20 years for this, but then like rapists and pedophiles up to 6 months, shit like that, and we really don't chase those people. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, what happened to that case? What happened to you standing for that shit? And to like go outside a little bit, I'm gonna come at Amber Rose's neck too. It's like she be standing up like, you know what I'm saying, the women and shit, slut walk, woo woo woo. But it's like, where you at when it came to the government coming for sex workers? Where was you at when it comes to these women that's, you know what I'm saying, in jail for, you know what I'm saying, killing their rapists or goddamn fighting back? You get what I'm saying?
And then also they had a big walk and like meeting like where governors in California were there. They were like doing like something with the state with sex workers whatever. They were signing off shit. And they were like, they literally had signs like, where is Amber Rose? Like, literally, like, where you at? Like, the fuck, shit is happening. Where the fuck you at? They asked her to come. She didn't come. They said she only come for paid events. Like, if they ain't paying her, she not coming through. And then, like, you know, she had all her merchandise, Slut World, all that shit, but she don't.
I don't trust Kim Kardashian and people like her that do publicity stunt that put up to the front like, oh yeah, I'm helping this person. Cause now that shit just like
you just did that after people was like, why the fuck you saying something about this but you ain't saying that about your husband and not defending us with Donald Trump. It's like as soon as people got to her ass about that, now you like, oh, let me talk to the president. It also pisses me off. It's like you talking to Kim Kardashian.
Then you're talking to him about somebody else who's so
honestly,
random.
it's just like, what are you talking to her about? about though. It's like where.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, why are we? Come on, like why are we asking ourselves this question?
But not even
Why
that.
is
Not
Trump
even
talking
that.
to Kim
But not
Kardashian?
even
They're both.
because he's who he is.
Yeah, but it's just like, that's all I'm saying. It's just like the craziness of it all. Because it's like, how can you feel? Why not bring actual people who know what the fuck they talking about to him? Why are you going?
But why would we bring that to him? And this man can't even have a stable mind. And he don't even know what's going on. This man about to have us going to war. This man canceled that summit. We're talking to the Korean. I can't remember. South Korean president, was it North Korean or South Korean president? Which one was it?
Mike Jones.
Yeah, Kim Jong-un. Yeah. About talking to him, and there was gonna be another war. You know what I'm saying? He last minute, like, oh yeah, the summit's gonna go on, and then I'm saying this man has no idea what he want to do. He can't even protect the damn America. So I wouldn't expect him to know what to do when Kim Kardashian. I wouldn't even ask that question. Why would she go to him? Why the hell would anybody bring anything to him in the first place? You know what I'm saying? It's the, like you said, it's the position. It's the position that they're in. And her family name does hold some type of credentials to it. You know what I'm saying? Even before, even with the whole OJ thing, even before the whole OJ thing, you know what I'm saying? They have, their name holds something. So they're somebody, but not really nobody to us.
It's like, I just want to know this. I mean, I know her dad was a lawyer, but it's like, do you have the right mindset to go to someone like the President of the United States and defend somebody? And something like that, because if they hit you with shit, you don't understand. It's just like, why not have them people who you know fighting for it? At least, you know, you could be there, but at least y'all sitting and discussing it. I feel like he's not gonna be really listening to Kim Kardashian. He gonna be looking at her titties and
he
did like he gonna be sitting there looking at them damn titties the whole time. I bet the whole time that nigga was sitting there looking at her titties. Bro, I wish I could see the video. I bet he was just sitting there looking at titties, smiling.
I mean,
like,
y'all creeps.
Her titties wasn't even showing. She on a suit, an actual suit.
For real?
She had done that on. She wanna go see.
I don't want to say it.
I feel like he's such a perv. He was still looking at them damn.
You said what?
Them damn shirt.
What you say?
And Tiny got it.
I just feel like he's a creep. I feel like he still would sexualize her in some way.
Yeah, he's not
That
something.
nigga smiling too hard. Like, that nigga don't ever smile that hard. That nigga.
I did something good.
That nigga like.
That's how I did something good,
This
face.
is America.
I don't know. I just don't feel like she a good representation. I thought she could have brought somebody else with her. That really
That's all I was getting at. Same thing, you know. Regardless, you can tell you Kim Kardashian, you can tell Trump, hey, I'm not coming to talk to you unless I can bring X, Y, and Z who are prominent in this movement on prison reform and things like that, so they can help speak on my behalf. They know more about the subject than me and you.
But I'm saying, so because of her image, we're just gonna assume that Kim K has no kind of brain.
Hell yeah.
We watched Keep It Up with the Kardashians. We watched her shows.
No. But this is what I'm saying. Even though we watched that show, all I'm saying is y'all gotta remember reality TV shows be on some bullshit.
Not even reality TV, just who she is.
But they record.
I get what you're saying.
All day, every day.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I mean, Kim may not
for
have
years we've been watching. I knew Kim Kardashian probably even knew myself because this bitch been on TV since
related to 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we weren't talking about that.
No, what I'm saying, I'm just saying related to 6ix9ine. It's like, cause I was trying to thought you kidding me, man. But I lost my fucking train of thought. Damn, man. But no, I'm saying, huh?
With his mind, like 69 is making money. And
no, I'm saying like with Kim. Yeah, what you saying like with Kim? Like he plays the fucking role of being a troll and an idiot and shit. So that's what people want to look at. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Kim Kardashian. Like she's a fucking airhead. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like her mother controls everything she fucking do. Like all the sponsorships and all the checks she be getting. I feel like her mother's behind that shit, like a puppeteer or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, ain't no other time in her career before Kanye has she ever.
Last but not least, we're gonna play the shot with some track of Pusha T. What's been going on? It's been taking up all weekend. Like I'm kind of drained and tired, like hearing them on the radio.
Before we talk about it, can everybody choose their side?
All right, so I'm choosing my side. My side is Pusha T, cause I'm going for the underdog, and I'm tired of Drake winning, and Drake have skeletons. Well, I'm tired of him winning, cause like, ain't nobody perfect in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I want to see somebody come for the top, man. You know what I'm saying? Like only Meek Mill did it, and he did it so horribly. So I want to see somebody come for the top. Like Kendrick built his own lane, so he really don't gotta come for Drake. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole built his own lane, he really don't come for Drake. But it's like Pusha T, that underdog, cause I know y'all, some of y'all over here is like, who? Pusha, who? Where was who? What was his hit? What? Who? Where? Okay. But I'm liking it.
you know, I'm always gonna rap for the D. You know what I'm saying? Drake all day. That's my Scorpio brother right there.
Pause.
What? Wait. No, not like that. Team Drake all day, every day. And I, you know, I'm gonna just pass that off. We can get into it some more. But I'm all day Team Drake.
Drake. Come on, man. You know you a Drake-esque kind of nigga.
I'm for music, so therefore I got Pusha.
Wait, you say you for music?
I got Pusha.
Oh, shit.
He a bandwagoner.
What?
He bandwagon. He just picked that after the diss track. He was like, I'm pushing it. He was Drake at first.
Did you
Then
see
he
watch
was
Joe
like-
Budden? You watch Joe Budden podcast? That nigga, it's so funny because he like we seen the episode where the W freestyle came out. You feel what I'm saying? They was like, man, I'm with Drake on this one.
It was the same episode.
I'm with Drake. Then they just right into like, man, I don't know, man. I'm with Push on this one.
Because Push track dropped in the middle of the episode. In the middle of the live episode, they like, oh shit, Pusha dropped the response. And then they was like, oh shit, they started going at it about that. But they didn't go like super hard though. When they were doing the song breakdown, it was really kind of lazy. They stopped like, oh. And then they'll talk about it for a second. It wasn't how they'll be doing with somebody. It wasn't how they usually do with people.
It was more artistic, you know,
going up against Drake.
And Drake's song.
Alright, so okay, what would you with?
Alright, I'm with Push, but I'm not with Push because of some reason. I just want to see him win because I know he has a history of getting at my boy Weezy. That better be the key to the ladies. He has a tendency for going for Wayne, and then when you ask him about this shit, like, why don't you know, what's the big problem? And he just be like, it ain't nothing, just like some rap shit, you know what I'm saying? Just on some sense shit on something. I run the baby, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing happened, you know what I'm saying? Wayne, his response
I'm sure
was
he had
whack,
running
you know what I'm saying?
times.
You know, but he be like, it's not nothing, it's not really nothing, you know what I'm saying, that he's really beefing with him about. He just like, hey, them niggas over there, I'm gonna throw shots at them, you know what I'm saying? That's just how their relationship is. If Pusha, whether Drake win or lose, people gonna still listen to his song, that he gonna still sell, you know, records. He'll still be who he is. But when Pusha T lose, they wanna be like, oh, you know, they throwing trash at the nigga. So I'm like, if Pusha win, it's like cool. Pusha get a come up. And then if Drake lose, it's like cool because he gonna still be Drake regardless. Pusha got more to lose than with Drake.
No, Drake got more than
well, I'm talking about as far as his longevity. You know, from this point, if he lose, he already got people against him. Drake, you know, he don't want that type of stain on a career that he say I built up. I really been
got some
hip
time
hop.
because he's young.
You know, Pusha T like 41.
Yeah, 41. I ain't know he's older than Kanye, bro. It's like only about a year, but still.
Yes, he is.
What side you on?
I don't have a side.
Oh, whatever.
I don't have a side.
So it's a tie.
It's a tie.
Like, no, I'm the only person here with Drake, so.
Oh damn!
It's all good. Scorpio gang all day. Look, look, she in the background. Look, see Drake. Look in the background.
Like I said, Drake wins. Whether he wins or
Look,
loses,
Drake,
he wins.
you have till tomorrow, which is I don't know. It's probably not gonna drop anytime soon. But
That shit gonna drop when we sleep. Oh man, not again.
Monday.
I think it's
Monday.
putting so much energy
Drake ain't gonna
into
respond.
a beef. Like
You said Kanye do what now?
He's doing what now? He's what? Because people was, I think.
Oh, it's a chicky.
Clickbait.
Yeah, they kind of got it. So it's just that his last album is reported to sell 765K first week. Kanye is giving away a digital copy of his album with every piece of merch he sold. 500K worth of merch within the first 30 minutes of it being online.
dang.
Well, because that's of conservatives and white people. I ain't gonna throw the blame on. I'm not gonna throw all the blame on white people, just solely white people buying shit. But it's like at least like, you know what I'm saying? There's some black people in there, majority, but it's very predominantly white people.
I think I know why
And
Drake
conservatives.
hasn't responded.
Why?
Because Kanye, he posted a tweet on the set yesterday at 1:29 a.m. He was like, I've never been about beef, I'm about love. Lines were crossed and it's not good for anyone, so this is dead now. It said that while neither Pusha T nor Drake have commented, Pusha quickly retweeted it. So
But Drake don't fuck
Yeah,
with
just
Kanye.
talking about
He
that.
not even OG to Drake.
That don't mean nothing. Like straight still.
Drake should be like, nigga, fuck you, because he was already throwing diss at Kanye the whole, like, you know, the whole
And I feel like, you know what? It is kind of equal now for Wayne to come in now. It's Kanye's in.
Yeah.
It's Kanye Pusha versus Drake right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Kanye was doing shots on his album. So like,
and he
yeah.
said no shots at Wayne, so why not Wayne come and be like, hold on,
That's what I'm saying.
He
He like a nigga on Twitter who roast somebody and after he done roast.
how you gonna let this nigga completely out this nigga baby? Come for his mama, come for his daddy.
Yeah,
Tell his homie that he's gonna die and his life is we got only a fucking so long to live. How you gonna let him say all that and be like, you know what, guys, let's just did it.
Yeah, Drake can't go out like that.
He ain't got that much
Drake
power
cannot.
to do that.
Drake
That's like you getting jumped and he be like, you know what, babe, we just gonna dead that shit. That shit is
I'm
can't
sorry.
go out.
And Kim
See,
Kardashian
Drake-
act like Obama and act like they Obama and Michelle. Like they can really get some
They
shit
do,
done.
that's what I'm saying. Like you ain't
It all be all type shit.
especially off that all the shit. It's like Kanye, we ain't forget. Like this is the thing. This nigga think he could drop an album. We just gonna forget everything. You know, we still know what you said about slavery, bro. Like nigga, you can't be an OG and be saying shit like that. You're not Jay-Z, Beyonce. Even though they not even OGs to nobody. Nobody ain't running nobody. Okay, I think Drake need to drop that damn disc and better come for that nigga. Come for that.
Yeah,
Pusha T says he has no skeletons in the closet. Everybody got skeletons.
Yeah, everybody.
You know what I'm thinking though?
Everybody do.
Suspect though what I'm thinking that the reason why he named dropped Pusha T Beyonce, I mean Drake is a player though. Drake be out here though. It may be some history.
He said
and Drake maybe did, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Drake, he may got something on something when it comes to her. So I mean he said that very Virginia Williams, he said that very like there's something to this. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know, man. We don't know what Drake
You
got.
think Drake and Miss Williams, you know?
Probably they hit it off, or probably she
Maybe
helping
a
somebody that they know.
Scorpio.
You never know what it may be, and the industry is small, so it's
Scorpio
like,
got that.
how did he know her name?
Pusha played dirty.
Wikipedia don't even know her name.
Pusha played though.
Like internet don't even have her name. Drake gave us her name type shit. So it's like. Industry is small, man. For out of everybody,
damn,
for Pusha
that
T,
is real,
we don't even get this news on Drake. For only Pusha T to figure this out, or I can't say that because the baby probably on like a year or some shit.
I've known about the baby.
Pusha T.
Yeah, he said something.
All
he been dropping subs in his music.
And all news outlets have been covering it. Whenever that girl, a woman said something about that baby was coming and the allegations, they always posted it. That's why I thought it wasn't a surprise to nobody.
He just ruined his whole rollout.
I feel like he should out his own business. He already knows that now that Pusha T is coming for everything.
Somebody did
He
say
didn't need to win this. He need to out his own business, but he needs to come for Pusha T shit. And he need to come for Kanye. I want to see more beef with Kanye. Because I really don't care about him.
Right now, honestly.
No, right now I don't give a fuck about him. Honestly,
Kanye?
it's like yes, I want to see Kanye and Drake beef.
That's the thing.
That's why we kind of was at like, when Pusha T came so hard at Drake, because it's like we felt like he was kind of throwing more shots at Kanye, and I was expecting Kanye to more so be coming in with like, hold on, we want to see that beef.
Drake like Kanye, I know you got stuff going on. I got you. Let me take the bull. Let me take it on my shoulder for you. I got you.
Drake don't have nothing on Push. That's why he came so hard at Kanye. It's like either he does and he's holding that shit for right now, or he just really don't have nothing on Push. Or waiting on Wayne, because Wayne is the only one that's gonna really pipe this shit up.
Remember he said
if Drake respond back just by himself, it ain't gonna work. I feel like Wayne coming this shit is gonna pipe shit up.
Remember what he said about the $100,000? He got $100,000 for anybody who know any dirty secrets about Pusha T.
That is floating around, and there was $100K out for her.
Oh yeah, $100K for
they
the
was trying to
baby
get her
mama
$100K
to
to talk about her and Drake's situation.
Spill that shit.
Yeah.
So
you think she gonna take that shit?
Yeah, but
She
it's the
get
thing.
real.
It's also
This
the
ain't
thing
no
about
publicity.
Drake baby mama, and this is also why, because usually I would feel a certain kind of way about him having a whole ass child and then you not getting a child's life and all that shit. But I don't like to slut shame, but I heard that she was fucking with a lot of rappers. She was fucking with A$AP, and actually there's also speculation that A$AP Rocky was the mole.
He said he
was mad. He came out and said,
"Look," with me.
but they said that she was fucking with a lot of rappers, and A$AP Rocky, and she was fucking with A$AP, and he knew she was pregnant, and A$AP was still fucking with her thinking that was his baby. So like they said that was all. So he's really the mole. They said because it had to be somebody who fuck with Drake for him to figure out all that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta be one. I mean, like, damn, bro.
I don't know. A$AP already has a history of being around a bunch of messy ass niggas. And let's just be real. If you know about his campus, he got a bunch of rapists and.
I just know
all type of crazy
it's all
ass
gonna
shit.
hit the fan soon because he gonna have to respond in general. So
Drake, I'm
They
giving you another
messing it
48
up.
hours. You
Drake,
know,
another-
But that's
Well,
it.
he just have
They
another.
messing it up.
Huh?
Did he just have another?
He just.
No,
Oh my God, he just dropped it. It's
Give
not.
him another 48 hours.
I wish that should have happened. That's fine.
But not in our podcast. You know,
They
we
changed the
look like
direction
that.
of it,
Huh?
They changing the direction of it though.
What do you mean?
That's all I was trying to say. Everybody keep talking about he ain't got no dirt on Pusha T and all that.
Wow.
That's the reason he can't put the song out. But at the end of the
Cardi
day,
B
all beefs ain't about you. I don't know nigga personal life. When he came at Meek Mill on back to back, he wasn't talking about no deep personal shit with Meek Mill. He was just doing some on the surface name, some clowning, and we loved it. So now it's like nigga gotta come with real deep personal dirt on niggas to diss him. Since when? Beef just been like, I don't like you. I don't like what you stand for. I'm finna get on this track and I'm finna wax your ass. You know what I'm saying? Every diss track don't have nothing about their personal life.
But sometimes it's like it all depends though, because it's like it really all depends. Because we hit him up, Pac is very personal, but it was a hit.
Yes.
And it standing the test of time. Ether was very personal hit, standing the test of time. Some people say Jay-Z won because Jay-Z had more facts. Now this is more just those sort of jokes like roasting him, you know, throughout the whole thing. But Jay-Z had more facts, so that's why people say Jay-Z won. You know what I'm saying? People do rely on like, if you have more facts in a beef, then you win that beef. Versus you just throwing out names, because that's the easy thing to do. You know, throw out names and clown them. I got more money than you, and I got more.
But then if
That's
you whether
easy,
one
though.
person ain't got no dirt, like they're Mr. Perfect, then ain't no fun in the beef no more. Cause you like,
Ain't no point
you
in beefing in the
lost
first
because
place.
you didn't have no
There
back.
ain't no point in beefing in the first place.
You can be
Ain't no
beefing
point
about
in
something that's
responding,
not in
but
the,
listen
that's not
though,
beef.
But it
When
still
you
has to
responded
be
even
some
in the
type of
first place, if
artistry
you
in
ain't
the
got
beef.
no-
You don't feel like it still has to be some type of artistry in the beef, like it still has to rock, because at the end of the day, Duppy Freestyle was still a better song than fucking Pusha T shit. He came in that old.
I didn't even think it was
Yeah,
him
it
at
was.
first. No,
It
well,
was.
Infrared. I think Infrared, the beat and
Infrared
the
was
flow
good.
was better for
Yeah.
a diss.
It was
That
better than the
stands.
diss.
Yeah, for
The
a
story
diss, yeah.
over the
Yes.
OJ beat, it just, I didn't even think it was Pusha T when I first heard it. I thought it was a
Yeah.
troll that sounded like Pusha T who put
Yeah.
a song like trying for clicks. His shit
Yeah,
gonna have
yeah,
a million.
yeah,
You know how you put up a
yeah,
song and
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
really them. You know, that's what I thought
Correct,
it was. It's
Ucho.
just, I was bored. He came with more facts, but I was just bored. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's always got to be some type of flow and melody and getting at you. That's why I hit him up with what it is. It got, you know, facts, but at the same time,
it's
like
still
first
like,
off,
we
you know,
can
it
still
got
play it
bounce.
now.
Yeah,
We
you gotta
still
have
play
some
it
bounce
now.
to your
You know what I'm
shit
saying?
too,
Like-
because that's what hip hop is. You
I
gotta
feel like
get the crowd
diplomatic
going.
immunity was like the diss that's like the before time, the premeditated diss. Cause like if you listen to that song, it goes perfectly for him dissing
It do,
Pusha.
it do,
You know,
it do.
the
Now that I
diplomatic
listen
immunity,
to
fuck them. All that we shit in the room,
Yeah.
all that shit in the room.
You should have
fuck 'em.
said that one.
You know what I'm saying?
You should have said that
So I feel
song.
like niggas was talking down.
Yeah,
He's
Yo,
on
yo,
suspicion.
you
Yeah.
would've came with that. Yo, we would've been like
Nigga,
this,
and that
too.
beat
Like,
with that tone.
yes,
nigga,
like,
what?
That
that's my
shit was
That's
sealed
my
the whole thing.
shit.
I give y'all that.
That's my shit. That's
I
my
give y'all
shit.
that.
I'm
Diplomatic
on that
immunity would
song.
go
I listen to
perfect
that
right
song
now.
all the
That's like
time.
Ushacha, because Ushacha wasn't really for Pac, but it was already made. But
You
it
know,
came out at the right
right
time.
time.
That's when Drake did that, but knew.
But I'm saying, I think he still resell it. I think he still redo it. I think he still.
Diplomatic immunity. If he
No.
did a part 2, it probably would have been fire. What if he did a part 2?
I think that's
I know miss chance. Miss chance.
He got a
Yeah, I guess it
song.
came with
All I know is that
He got something else. He should have something else.
Alright.
I don't think it need to be a hit.
You
'cause
said
I'm-
he in album mode. He can't be talking about, oh, you don't fuck me on the album mode. Nigga, come with it. Come with it.
All right,
Come
so
with
The
it.
album gotta be fire. Everything outside. While you
Bro,
working on the
like,
album,
wait.
be
I
fire.
mean, he setting this, I think he set this up again, because remember Charles that was some whack ass, low ass shit. But we was like, what the fuck is this?
And I like Charles stuff.
I ain't like, cause we was like too
slow.
slow. It's just like, yeah.
And then while you were
back
sleeping.
came, oh
shit.
So now Upset just came out after he put out a story of the kid name. So
Yeah, I'm upset.
Upset came out, so that's like everybody saying like it's like
Yeah.
luster. They was like they not really feeling like that. I
fuck with
fucks
it.
with the
I fuck
song,
with
but
it.
a lot of people
Yeah,
saying
Upset
it's
is
like
hard.
they not really like no for him to put out this after what Pusha put out like nah like okay you're upset but it sound like you're about to start crying what all the
That
bullshit.
song was before.
But I feel like he about to drop something else that's gonna be like oh shit.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
So what?
We want to get to.
Whatever.
I was gonna ask.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
am I saying
that's
this is the
it.
final episode that's
That's
gonna
it.
wrap with us just saying bye y'all?
Yeah.
And not one of us talking and getting cut off?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, bye
Y'all
y'all.
got
Bye,
something to
guys.
say? Y'all got something to say?
You got anything else
Any-
to, oh yeah,
plug
anything important
Follow me on
that's
Instagram at
happening?
Chink the Weirdo. That's all I really gotta say. Smoke a lot of weed, fuck a lot of bitches. Yeah.
Follow me, Truly Stones, on IG and Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I be rapping and shit, and I smoke a lot of weed. And
Fuck a lot of bitches.
just her.
With me only.
We fucked together.
Peace.
Anyway, peace out, you guys. Urban Thoughts, episode 15. Woo! Out.
Bye.
We out.